because the Porzingis move. Remember, they made that, you know, trade. You know what I'm saying? Was it before the draft or whatever, right? So they did do that, but yeah, the Bucks. I mean the Bucks, the Hawks. Also bringing in Luke Kennard and Alexander Walker over in free agency. So getting Trae Young, getting young Trae some help, you know, and to be honest with you, the Hawks, the Atlanta Hawks. Now, why are we talking about the Bucks? That's what I'm saying. It ain't cut and dry. This Hawks team could make some noise now. This Hawks team can make some noise if things pan out. You know, if things pan out, I do think this team can make some noise. And look, man, say what you want about Trae Young. He is one of the best players in the NBA. He can shoot, and he's a high assist guy. So now you give him some options to pass the ball to, as well as, you know, some guys that can defend, you know. And you see teams are trying to really copy the Indiana OKC model a little bit here, as they get in these piece fits for their teams. But man, these three cats right here, man, 3 good additions to the Hawks, and Porzingis, he just got his team on the court. But we seen Alexander Walker in the playoffs, man. Luke Kennard, man, he straight shoot the lights out. So but talk about these moves, man, that the Hawks are making, and can they push to one of those top teams in the Eastern Conference? Since the East is down, I will give you that, Coach. It's a lot of flux in the Eastern Conference right now. But what about these Hawks?
Yeah, I think the Hawks are a team that could be a very pesky team as long as Trae Young is still, you know, involved with the Hawks, as long as his mind is okay about what's been going on with the Hawks since they had that little playoff run. They haven't been the same. But getting people like Alexander Walker and Luke Kennard and Porzingis, if he's healthy, can help them out tremendously. You know, these guys here, they bring shooting, they bring defense, and they bring it to where Trae Young can spread out the ball. Now, Porzingis, he will bring as far as height and shooting for this team. But the guy just happens to never stay healthy. He wasn't healthy with the Mavericks. He wasn't healthy with the Knicks. He wasn't healthy with the Celtics. Like, he hasn't been healthy since like his rookie years, his rookie and first year. And then after that, it's just been hurt central. But it is a veteran presence. They do come from winning franchises. Porzingis with the Celtics, Alexander Walker with the Timberwolves, and Luke Kennard as well. Let's see what these guys can do for the Atlanta Hawks, man. I think they can, you know, like y'all said, the East is open, and I actually like their roster too. If Trae Young is all in, I like their roster too in the East, since everybody's been getting hurt. Hey, anybody can step up and have a chance now.
That is true, man. But what's your thoughts, Coach, on the new additions for the Atlanta Hawks?
They have done right in terms of what they're doing right now. I mean, Porzingis, roughly about 19 and a half, 20 points a game, 6.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists. His field goals percentage is 48.3. From 3-point, he's 41.2, about 81% from the free throw line, and his efficiency field goal is 57.2. So, and again, he can be a rim protector, so he can definitely, with his height, he can definitely protect the rim. You know, he helps open up the lane. Pick and roll with him and Trae Young, that's a scary thought. Right there, I was sitting here, I'm saying to myself, man, that right there will really cause a whole lot of problems for a lot of teams. And they both can step back and shoot the three, or Trae Young can attack the rim, give him a lob. So the thing with Porzingis, more than anything, is during the regular season, I think it was Cheney was talking about it. I think she said it. She said during the regular season, you're going to have to do a heavy load management with him to get him ready for the playoffs, because you want him ready more for the playoffs than anything else. So that's where you want him to be more efficient and more effective, and take some of the pressure off of his legs, because that seems to always be what the issue is with him. It's his legs. So but they, and if they can gel, definitely a good move. Alexander Walker, we know the kid can play. Hey, he shays SGA's cousin, so they grew up and they were going at it. So the kid can play, so he can bring something to the table. And he's already played with one of the elite players in Anthony Edwards. So going to a different one, it's just going to help his game. And Kennard, it's one of those scrappy, do it all, different little. He's not a superstar, but he's a basketball player. So he brings you good talent across the board as a player. So and when you add on to what they have there, I mean, that's that's a team that, hey, Atlanta's going to be a team that you got to respect. Now, are they championship ready? I don't know as yet. But we'll see.
Yeah, man. The Hawks, I personally think got a good a chance as anybody in the East, man, because of that guy Ice Trae Young, man. When you have a star, at least a star, a guy, that can hold you down and that can play for you in the clutch. And that's what it's about in the NBA. You want a guy that you can give the ball to in the fourth quarter that can get you a bucket. It is a team game. And now we starting to see that you don't need 3, 4, 5 of them guys like they've been trying to build. You just need a guy. And if you got a guy and you put pieces around that guy, you're going to be able to compete, man. I like these moves by the Hawks, man. Porzingis, like I said, if you manage him, maybe he can give you something down the stretch, man. But definitely Kennard and Walker are excellent fits, man, for this Atlanta Hawks team. Now, let's get into what the Denver Nuggets are doing. The Denver Nuggets are making moves, folks.